Hello and welcome to the channel and welcome to another Lost reaction. This is season 6 episode 11, Happily Ever After. Yeah, I'm sure they've done that on purpose because the last episode I said that a show like this doesn't get happy endings. And I haven't even written notes for the last episode, so I've got nothing to come back at except for the fact that Desmond has been forcibly brought back to the island by Widmore. I don't know what the circumstances of that are, but I can imagine that Desmond put up a little bit of a struggle and wasn't persuaded easily to go back. And why would he? Apart from that, I feel like it was a lot of setup, a lot of I don't know. Yeah, because I didn't write any notes for the package, I'm a little bit lost for this intro. I have a lot of questions still. A lot of the pressing issues, should we say, revolve around Jacob and the Man in Black, because we know very, very little about them. If Jacob was the one that was keeping the Man in Black from escaping the island, then why hasn't the Man in Black escaped yet? Why does he seem to need to take the survivors with him? Or at least some of the survivors, some of the ones that weren't, whose names haven't been crossed out yet. Why does he need to take them with him? Jacob described it as the island. The island itself was the cork keeping evil in. But he didn't necessarily say that the Man in Black was that evil. And, you know, what are the rules of this? Why couldn't the Man in Black have persuaded somebody else to kill Jacob a long time ago? Why did he need to wait so long to find his loophole? Why did he need the loophole in the first place? Mostly all the mystery at the moment surrounds those two and what they actually are, who they are, what their past is, etc, etc. Apart from that, I've got a lot of hanging questions that I realise now are immaterial. Yeah, character mysteries, but that's stuff that comes later, I suppose, that can be dealt with after the show's finished, because it's obviously not that important. Like, why can Hugo can see dead people and communicate with dead people, but he only seems to have developed that ability since the original crash. Didn't see any, apart from Dave, unless Dave himself was a dead person. But that was explained as being a figment of his imagination. So, yeah, Miles was born on the island, we assume. He at least spent a lot of time on the island as a child and as a baby. And Miles can communicate-ish with dead people, but in a different way. Oh no, I'm still a bit all over the place here, so I'm just going to carry on now and formulate all these questions. I'm supposed to do a ramble after this episode. At the moment, YouTube is only on episode 9, I think. I'm not entirely sure. So there might be a little bit of a break. Or I might just continue onwards. I might just do, I don't know. Maybe I'll do a live thing for patrons only. What would be a good time? to do that. And then YouTube can have the ramble. Yeah, the scripted ramble. And Patreon can have a live chat thing. I have no idea even how to arrange that, or what time to do it, because everyone's in different time zones. But suggestions down below. Right now, we're going to get on with the episode. And I do realise that I have got it in my head that I should have all the answers by now, or by the end of this episode. And I realise that is not true. That's not the case. This was episode 11 was just a convenient midway point to, you know, get all my thoughts out and all the questions ready for the final push, as it were. Right, okay, I'm just making sure that I've got the right microphone enabled. Otherwise I'm going to have to film all that again. Right. In 3, 2, 1.
Are we ready?
Let's go.
Oh. Okay, then he just got fried.
I know how this looks, Desmond. But if everything I've been told about you is true, you'll be perfectly fine.
Because the rules don't apply to him.
I hate to resort to forcing this upon you, Desmond. But once it's over, I'm going to ask you to make a sacrifice. And I hope for all our sakes, you'll help me. But if you won't help me, Desmond, all of it will be for nothing.
He's got a
Penny,
point.
your son, and everyone else will be gone forever.
Why? Why this end of the world scenario? What? It can't just be because the man in black escapes.
No. If you want me to help you with whatever you're doing here, you need to explain
That
to me.
man is the only person I'm aware of in the world who has survived a catastrophic electromagnetic event. I need to know that he can do it again, or we all die. Turn it on.
He did survive it, true. But didn't Jack and all that lot survive it as well when Juliet boomed? Wow. Oh. Has he got pushed into the sideways timeline?
Boy or a girl?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry.
It's definitely going to be a boy or a girl.
I don't know what it is.
All right. Well, you're braver than I. You know. Because I've got a car picking me up. You know, if you need a ride, I'd be more than happy to give you a lift.
Oh no, that's it's really sweet of you, but I'm good.
Does this Desmond work for
All right,
Widmore?
It was nice meeting you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Don't.
A boy.
What?
Bet it's a boy.
The picture on the wall's not there anymore. And that one's changed, but it's a scales with
Charles.
black and white.
Hello, Desmond. You are aware that my son is a musician?
Yes. I've heard he's quite talented.
Yes.
Yes, right. Anyway, my wife is putting together one of her charity events, and the boy had a crazy idea to combine classical music with modern rock. Have you heard of a band called Drive Shaft? Their bass guitarist overdosed and got himself arrested. And now, if I don't get this junkie to my wife's event, she will, simply put, destroy me.
Who's this woman? 2 rows in front of me, in handcuffs.
Oh,
Same with the
Kate.
cop. He looked at me, knew I was holding. If I didn't take action, I'd be caught. I choked. The entire bag of heroin stuck in my throat. It's over. Everything starts to go dark. I'm slipping into the abyss, and then I see her.
Oh.
It's like we've always been and always will be. This feeling, this
Remnants of the other timeline seeping through.
and just as I'm about to be engulfed by it.
I can either show you what I'm talking about, or you can get out of the car.
Why in God's name would I want to get out?
The hell, Charlie? What you wants to drown again? Ah! It's not Penny's boat. Oh, and suddenly he remembers Penny, even though she might not necessarily exist in this timeline. He is the key.